Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sneha Narona. I'm a holistic well-being skills educator and a soft skills trainer. And on this channel, we talk about life skills that will help you thrive in your personal as well as professional lives. My teachings are based on mostly self-compassion and the ability to nurture your relationship with your inner being, because ultimately your inner being is your guiding light. Okay, and we're going to let it shine. That is what my main aim is. I want to share this real life incident with you. A couple of weeks back, one of my clients called me and she said that, Sneha, I just don't feel like I have an evening or I have a life anymore. I go to office every single day at 10 a.m. I follow the rules, I do my work diligently, and stick to my break timings, get done by 7. But right when I'm about to leave work, my manager comes up with some other work for me to do. He dumps it on me, and I end up staying in office even more longer. I'm not able to unwind, I'm not able to relax, and what should I do? I told her, how about you handling this entire situation politely? The next time he comes and tells you that this is what you need to do at 7 p.m., tell him that, hi, it is time for me to log off now and I will work on this tomorrow morning. Now, you are not being rude or mean to the person, right? You're just telling your boss that this is what I feel, this is what the reality is. The hero of this entire sentence is that it's time for me to log off. I will work on it the first thing in the morning tomorrow. So, log off is something you need to put more, pressure on, make it clear. Also, there are some people who don't mind working late hours. This video is not for them. It is only for those who do have a fixed work timing. They have agreed to that fixed work timing, the boss as well as you, but even then, you're not getting your time for yourself. Okay, so this is for such people. And then what happened? She called me after a few days. She said, Sneha, you know what? The same thing happened today. And I was about to go tell him, but my hands were sweating, my palms were sweating, I was shivering, I felt like I couldn't talk, and I just continued working on it. I said, never mind. I give her an example. Sometime back, I saw a video in which our Prime Minister was having a conversation with Arnab Goswami, and he was not as clear, as confident as how he speaks today. And that confidence, that power that our Prime Minister has is something that has not come overnight. He would have practiced, he would have had so many conversations, so many lessons in life he would have learned. And not just him, most people. We think that people are born with this innate ability to communicate very easily. That's not true. Most of them, 99% of them, actually learn, they practice, and then they go ahead and start talking easily, effortlessly. Maybe very few people have that inborn talent, which is great, but as far as I know, everyone needs to practice. Okay, so I told her, if you have been living your life in a particular way for so many years, and I'm introducing something new to you, you will not master it in one go. You will need to consider this as a script and then practice it in front of the mirror. You need to look into your eyes and say it, because you got to be comfortable with what you're saying. Your inner being has to approve of what your thoughts are, what your feelings are, and only then can you go and speak about it very boldly. And we had this conversation a couple of times, and then she decided, okay, I'm just going to be very clear. After a few days, she called me again and she said, you know what, Sneha, I went to work and it was again one of those days where he put work on me right at 7 p.m. I just looked at him calmly with a smile and I said, it is time for me to log off. I will work on it tomorrow. And guess what did the boss say? He said, oh, yeah, sure. I didn't realize it was 7 p.m. Have a good evening and you can work on it tomorrow. Just imagine. She went back home. She finally had her evening to herself, time to unwind. She cooked her favorite meal, she watched her favorite Netflix series, and went to bed peacefully. Now, knowing that you're facing an issue like this and thinking about it internally, dealing with it internally is not going to help you, right? I mean, for all you know, it's going to turn out to be so simple and your problem solved. Otherwise, it's a vicious circle where, one keeps getting stuck and doesn't know how to tell the boss, and then you start gossiping sometimes, you start complaining, my workplace does not understand work life balance. My boss doesn't understand me. I am so stressed. I'm so pressurized. In fact, let me tell you, being able to manage your stress is also a very powerful soft skill that one needs to learn. And I am also like learning. I have not mastered it as yet, but in me teaching you, practicing it myself, I'm improving day by day. Okay, so tell the truth to yourself ki yes, right now I need to start learning how to communicate effortlessly and really setting my boundaries very clearly. And another confusion people have is clear communication means speaking in English without grammatical errors. No, that is not what it means. Communication is both verbal and non-verbal, right? It's your body language, the way you express on your face, your tone. So that is what communication is. Now, for those who are actually working in an environment where English is absolutely necessary, that is a different ball game altogether. But here I'm talking about this particular instance that was really troubling my client for a long time, and it was resolved. So please write down that sentence, and for the sake of time and also that we live in different parts of the world, I am not able to literally talk to you in person, but please consider this as a one-on-one session or a classroom session where we are all sitting and literally practicing this and having this conversation. Okay, so it is that important. Like, just take your notepad, pen, write down whatever you think is important for you and practice it. So this was about the client of mine, and I just want to add a few more important points that you can practice. Okay, first thing I would like for you to do is to communicate proactively and set expectations. So at the end of the day, what you can do is start emailing your manager, summarizing all that you have done, whatever work for the day is was required to do, and you've finished it. Be proactive, and if there is something, you can also mention that I will look into it first thing in the morning tomorrow. And just end the email like that. And the email doesn't have to be extremely long, just bullet points. Okay, so that way you are letting the person know that okay, this is like, even your manager is feeling safe. Okay, my team has taken care of stuff, right? The second thing is, let's say you are at home and you get a request for this work to be done. Don't ignore it, because then what happens, it might go to another level altogether. And don't just say that I cannot work on this now, because that might sound confrontational, and you don't want that to happen. You don't want your relationship with your colleagues or your manager to spoil, right? So let them know that you've read it and you will not be actioning it now, you will be doing it tomorrow. However, if it is an emergency, if you really feel, your conscience tells you that yes, this work is inevitable, I need to do it, then you mention that you can let me know, and I will, if it is an emergency, I will work on it immediately. So that way the ball is in your manager's court. Then it's for him to decide whether he understands you or he doesn't understand you. So you need to just do things differently at that time. But here the scenario is something else. So this is what will follow. The next thing I want you to focus on is to analyze the why of the situation. Is it like a habit that the manager has where he unnecessarily keeps messaging you or emailing you post working hours? Or is it something that is genuinely a problem? Because this will help you to understand if there is some correction that needs to be made at your end. Is it a time management issue? If it is a time management issue, go ahead, talk to your manager very boldly that there are a lot of things on my plate, I'm finding it very difficult to complete everything. Is there something in specific that needs to be prioritized, or it's critical? Maybe we can look at that first. So in such situations, what happens is, it is not like you're landing on your boss as if I can't do this, but you're working together to come up with a solution. I'm just going to conclude with a few more important points. The next is to set up a soft cutoff time for yourself. Because if you yourself don't know what is your cutoff time, till what time can you work and post which you want to be relaxed, then there's no point in expecting other people to understand, right? So it's very important to talk to yourself and really understand what is the right time for you to stop working like crazy. Okay. And finally, I want to tell you that in spite of doing all of this, sometimes your manager might refuse to understand. Then, in that case, it's time for you to reevaluate if your workplace is right for you, because good companies actually respect boundaries, and if they don't, if it's really getting toxic, then you may have to reconsider your decision of working in that place. And if it is repeatedly happening, you really need to think about it. But as far as I have seen, most cases are solved, things work out only through having a clear channel of communication. So this was something that happened recently. I really thought it would be helpful for you, and that's the reason I've shared it. Please let me know in the comments below if you found this useful, or if you have any other questions. You can DM me on my Instagram, which is sneha.empowers. So there I put up a lot of other pieces of important advice for life and your workplace, and that would be helpful too. Also, it gives me direct access to your questions so I can answer them. All right, then remember that thriving starts with how you treat yourself. Share this video with somebody you feel needs this too. Keep prioritizing yourself, and let's all shine together.